Rumors going around is that Senator MUTAI KAGWE is going to be made the Minister for Internal Affairs. These are my reaction. One, I think he is fit for the ministry. He is fit for the ministry. If you look at him, the way he did the Ministry of Health during the Corona time, he did it so well. And he came in at the correct time. If you look at people like Senator MUTAI KAGWE and the late Professor Magoha, those are the ministers Kenyatta ministers, whom I believe Ruto would not have a problem in appointing them. And as you know, Professor Magoha is no longer with us. So a person like MUTAI had a professional attitude to him. A better minister would have been Matiang'i. But Matiang'i, for various reasons, he cannot be taken. The major being Matiang'i and Ruto, I think they reached a very much irreconcilable place. But then anyway, in politics, don't take politicians seriously, because you may think that they are irreconcilable, but later on they agree. The other thing is, I do not think that Ruto can appoint Akisi to be the minister now. Matiang'i is they have differences with Ruto. Plus, I think there are some people who just watch these things and jump into conclusion. Oh, you hate kisses and whatever. No. What I'm trying to say here is that with all protocols observed, a minister, there are two vacancies. One or both the position will be filled in by people from the mountain, because that is his target. Although he knows that the mountain, if elections are held now, even in 2027, he will not get what he got in form of percentage and votes. But I don't think that of the two positions, he'll not fill in from any other place than mountain, either one or both of them. And MUTAI fits well. MUTAI could also join the cabinet and be taken to the Ministry of Health. It is quite possible. And then there'll be a reshuffle. If he is taken to the Ministry of Health and there is a reshuffle, I would advise the president. Yeah, some people have even said I'm a pro-Ruto. I would advise the president to transfer Alice Wahome to the Internal Security Ministry. She fits the bill. Enough said for that. Although some people say, and I'm also for the idea, that the Premier Cabinet Secretary, who is now a minister for 3 ministries, he's the Minister for Foreign Affairs, he is the acting Minister for Internal Security, and he is also acting Minister for Gender Affairs. Obviously, Gender Ministry will go to a lady. Obviously, it will go to a lady, and maybe from the mountain or something. So forget about gender. And I would also tell the president to fill in the Ministry of Gender, because women will start interpreting that to him, gender issues are not important. And you know how politicians, do not want to lose votes, and especially for a populist politician like Ruto. So I think he should fill in the gender quickly. Now the problem is for Musalia to be the minister for foreign affairs, while at the same time he is the prime cabinet secretary, it becomes a bit of a challenge. I would prefer, I would also not mind if he was made the prime cabinet secretary and the minister and the cabinet secretary for internal affairs. Why? Because the Ministry of Internal Affairs is also goes for coordination of government issues. Now, if you remember very well, coordination of government ministries is the work of a prime cabinet secretary. I would also not be surprised if William Samoei Ruto appointed two women. Two women. Of course, if I appointed two women, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, if it will not remain with Mudavadi, the Ministry of Internal Affairs should, I mean, a lady like Alice Wahome could go for the internal security, internal affairs, and then the other one goes for the gender. Or why not take two, one lady from the mountain, and the former, there is this Somali lady from, Amina Mohammed, yeah, the Somali lady from Kakamega. She can still go back to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I now want to comment about rumors. There are occasions when the government starts a rumor in order to gauge the reaction of people. I remember just before President Ruto was sworn in, there was the presidential standard flag which was going around, and people were saying this is going to be the flag. I said it was not going to be the flag. I talked about what I would expect from presidential standard. But if you look at the presidential standard that had been circulating, and you look at Ruto's presidential standards, it is the same. It is only that the presidential standards that was going around through the rumors was green in color, and Ruto's presidential standards are yellow. So even these things you are hearing that they want to appoint, it could be the government has started that rumor so as to gauge the reaction. The other way also, the rumors could start on its own, but the government through the NIS would gauge that and say, is it that way? That is how it comes to rumors being associated with the reality. It may happen or may not happen, and the rumor may have been started. The rumor may have been started so as to see how people do, or the people may have started it and then the government picked it up, and so that there is need to do that. Also, Senator MUTAI KAGWE is being appointed the minister may also have been influenced, it may have been a topic in the Ishaweri trip that the two presidents met. Why am I saying so? If you look at Senator MUTAI KAGWE, his is clean politics. And maybe he may have been approached by President Ruto if he would join the cabinet. Remember, he's from Mukurweini in Nyeri. Mukurweini and Madira bowed each other. If you go to Tumutumu, the other side of the river, the other side of the hill is Mukurweini, and this other one is Madera kwa kina Gachagua. So it is also possible that the two presidents discussed him, Senator MUTAI KAGWE's joining the government, because maybe the President Ruto approached Senator MUTAI KAGWE, offering him the position, and Senator MUTAI KAGWE may have or must have advised Ruto to use protocol and request Uhuru if he can be taken. That is most likely what happened. But anyway, ours is to watch. I don't think we will reach mid-January before the positions are filled in.